Have you just gotten back from a conference and you're like, oh, I'm so on fire, all this stuff is great, but then you get back to the office and you're like, oh my gosh, I have no idea what I'm doing, I have no idea where to get started, I have too many choices. If you're stuck in this infinite loop of choices and you're not sure what to do next, stick around for a couple of minutes and we're going to talk about how you can get started and how you can have success in your digital marketing in our Marketing Minute for the day. Hey everybody, so I'm Zach Emily, and what you're going through right now is called choice overload. What we're going to do today is we're actually going to show you how to overcome this problem and how to take advantage of the things that you've learned and that you want to apply. The first thing you need to do is that you have to identify what has the biggest impact on your business. So think about it, one thing, one strategy you learned, one digital marketing effort. What's the one thing, not two, what's the one thing you do that if it's the only thing you do, you're going to have success in your digital efforts? And start with that. So figure out, do you need to generate leads? Do you need to increase retention? Do you need to start rounding more accounts? What is it you need? And identify that as the goal, and then identify which medium is going to help you meet that goal best. In our last video we talked about reverse engineering. If you haven't seen that video, go back, check it out, and you'll know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about finding the medium that's going to help you meet your goals. And so, but here's the kicker though. Once you find that medium and you start working it and you start getting into it, you don't add anything. And here's what I mean, here's why. First of all, you need to get to the point where you're consistent, week after week, month after month with that medium, and it's comfortable for you. And you also have to have a sound understanding of why you're doing that, right? So if you're blogging, don't write 2 blogs and then decide to start picking up something else. You need to have it so that it's solid and that it's ingrained in your everyday business before you add anything else. Now, the next thing you want to do, once you have that foundation built, you're going to add something on adjacent to that, that's in line with that medium, and that's going to add value to that medium. So, for 2 reasons we're going to do this. One, it's going to keep you from being like, I want this, and then that, and then this, and that. It's going to help you build a process. We call this the honeycomb method, and we'll show you why we call it the honeycomb method. But basically, let's say if you've chosen blogging as lead generation and this is what you need to do, well, once you've got a solid foundation of long tail blogging, we're going to find out what we can add to it. So maybe we'll start adding videos within the blog to add value to the blog, maybe increase our conversion rates. Or maybe we'll have our blog and start doing email marketing with our blog, right? And start sending our blog as part of the email marketing process. And what we're going to do is we're going to start building this out so that it's a cohesive unit and that it makes sense and that everything we do is going to be process driven and it's going to drive home. That way things aren't going crazy, right? For our last step of this process, what we're going to do is we have our foundation built and we have something adjacent with it. Now you can build something else that's in alignment with those things you already built, or you can build something on the opposing end, but it still has to be in alignment with that initial product, that initial medium that you've built. So for instance, again, we have blogging. Let's say we started adding video on top of the blogs. Now we might start thinking about what are additional offers, ebooks, white papers, different things that we can offer our clients or our prospects that they can read the blog, watch the video, and now they're going to go to a landing page and download something or request something. And this is the process that we're going to build. Or let's say we have the blog and we have the video on top of the blogs. Now we can come over here and say, let's start doing social media and integrating our blogs. Or let's start doing email marketing and integrating our blogs. And again, what we're going to do is we're going to build this beautiful honeycomb shape, and everything is just going to work with each other, and your efforts are going to make sense, and it's going to be much easier to start implementing things one by one if you know what you're doing and why you're doing them. Let's go ahead and review, and then you can get out of here. I hope this video is beneficial. If there's anything I can do or any questions you have or things you want me to help teach you through our marketing minutes, feel free to drop a comment below or reach out to me directly, and I'll do my best to bring the value that you're requesting. Thanks. Until then, keep on learning. We'll talk to you soon.